Decepticons, attack! It's Soundwave! And I'm John, the Vintage Geek, producer and host of the Super Awesome Geek Show. We're back in the Vintage Geeks toy room, taking a look at Soundwave from SIEGE War for Cybertron. And this robot mode looks like the Gen 1 robot mode. And it looks like we're getting a Cybertronian version of Soundwave's alt mode. This is like a really cool figure. I'm very happy with this one. There's some Weapon Master kind of things you can get to sort of add on. And those cassettes will be coming out soon in a Minibot 2-pack. So I can't wait to have some of those to go with Soundwave. The cassettes look good this time. They're not like the last versions we had, which were a little bit wonky. I think they were supposed to be like cell phones or something. Some of them didn't hit the mark, but I'm hoping these new ones do. So basically, to transform, get this whole business out the back, flip his head down inside, keep that business out of the way, keep the arms popped down and out of the way, and then you want to unclip the body because this is going to have to move later on. And it unclips and kind of swivels around. It's a little bit complicated the way the body part moves here, but once you get it somewhere in there, you can kind of keep it out of the way. All right, legs are pretty easy to do. You just kind of open this little thing up, tuck the feet inside, close it back up, do the same for the other foot, tuck it inside, open it up, close it back up, and then you've got to tab them together. I kind of flip these out of the way. Let's see, move it around, spin the legs. Which direction? They go that way, yeah. And they'll clip together. So one way will work for them to clip together, and that's the way you want to put them. So you can kind of snug them up. And then the legs will flip up and clip into the upper part of the legs. Clip, clip. You're basically making the front bed of what I think might be a big sort of aircraft carrier type thingy. And you're making the whole front end of the ship here with the cockpit. That's kind of the glass cockpit. And then this, let's see. Those have to come up around the back. Like that. Keep them out of the way, like that. All right, and then you want to keep this unclipped, spin it around. It's kind of in, fold it down. Like, it's a little bit tricky, but it's gotta really fold around and clip in. There's like a couple of different folds and bends inside this chest area. And you want to make sure these things all clip in together as you're moving this around. I mean, seeing it is difficult. You're going to have to just do it once or twice to sort of get how it all tabs and clips together. There's all these tabs and clips in here. And then the arms, you've got to fold them down underneath, and they will tab together, the arms themselves. You'll see these here. Yep, there's these tabs. So tab and clip them together underneath. And you can kind of fold these side weapons or whatever they are all in the direction so they're facing forward there. And that kind of makes the bottom of it. The base, if you will. Then these, they suggest you fold them out a little bit to the sides. And then you clip the guns. The weapons can kind of clip on here. And in order to make the other one look the same, you gotta push this thing all the way down through, and it'll poke out a little end there, and that makes it look the same as the other one. So you can clip that on there. And I don't know if they're big thruster engines or if they're guns or what have you, but they're on there now, and that's how it goes. And this is your Cybertronian flying machine. I don't know what it is really, but to me it's supposed to be gigantic because there's a little tiny like view, little glass like driver's seat area or something in there. So pull these things back off to put them back into robot mode. And once again, like a few of the other figures, I think it's easier to get them into robot mode than it is into this alt mode because of that wonky chest part. Because this kind of just falls together once you get it going. So unclip the arms, pull it back, get them out of the way, pull these up, and then just unclip everything. And once it comes unclipped, you just kind of get it out of the way, fold these down to make the feet come out. Might as well pull out the feet right now. Pull that up, clip it in. Unfold the feet, fold that up, clip it in. And you want to spin them around a little bit till they get to the right way that they're supposed to look. Pull the chest piece down, clip it in. Pull that back. Get this all the way back out of the way so you can bring the head up. Get that in there, and then you can clip this all back together and put it in the position where you want it. Fold the gun dealies back and back. Put the arms up. Clip these things into the right spot. And everything tabs into place. Oh, yeah, those have to go out of the way, don't they? Fold these out of the way. And then you can pull the fists out. Transformers, more than meets the eye. And there we go. We're back in robot mode for Soundwave. Let's get his weapons out of here. Weapons, there's plenty of holes. Shoulder mounts. You can put them on the arms in like a couple different spots. There's plenty of places for his weapons. You push the thing and you can pull that out. It can go up here or it can go in his hand, you know. And then you have the little gray gun, which can unfold into a longer, like, stick thing. But I like it folded up. So you can put them that way. See Soundwave and all his coolness. And there's many different ways to put his weapons. And the ejector port works. I'll show you that here in a second. Let's give you a good look here at Soundwave and how he looks. This iteration, here you go. See? Clip, chink. So it's really nice. It's a satisfying click. It's a really nice chest piece. Give you some 360s here on Soundwave. I think the only distraction from the Gen 1 cartoon is the backpack, but at least it looks robot-like. So yeah, the weapons could be combined to make this big long staff thing. I'm not sure I like it, but it's an option. I kind of like it this way. Shoulder cannon and two weapons in his hands. Alright guys, thanks a lot for joining me again and taking a step inside the Vintage Geeks toy room. Talk to you guys later. See ya!